misunderstood y'all. Y'all came and got that win. Ole Miss is advancing to the Final Four. So you have essentially what the college football playoffs and what the Big Ten and what the SEC wanted. You got two teams from the, now what they made sure is they was on opposite sides. Y'all see what happened? They was on opposite sides. They let the Big Ten playing in the game versus each other and the SEC, no, my bad. It's SEC and ACC. And then you got the Big Ten over here. So they hoping that the SEC and the Big Ten end up in the championship game. Listen, I don't want to go against Ole Miss no more. I'm going to say Ole Miss going to be in the chip. Ole Miss going to be in the chip. Oh, and I was wrong. I thought Lane Kiffin was going to be there, but he skipped out on it. They say he skipped out it, and he was at the basketball game. But best believe he wished he was there. Dog, yo, let's start here. Congratulations to Ole Miss advancing to the Final Four. Lane Kiffin, maybe because the way the college system is set up, you missed out. But I'm telling you, you missed out, brother. Lane Kiffin, you missed out. Even if you win a national championship next year at LSU, if Ole Miss plays in that national championship game and wins it, you fumbled that, brother. You fumbled that. You built Ole Miss into what it is. Well, Hugh Freeze started it, and you just took over from there. That's crazy. This is wild, y'all. This is the new college football world. They need to switch this up, y'all. We got to have, I know the high school guys going to want to go to college in January. Whew, I don't know how you could fix it. That's this on the, but congratulations to Ole Miss. I counted y'all out. I thought the game was over. I thought Georgia was going to pull it off. It just felt like it. It seemed like it. And y'all said, we going to win. We are going to win. I actually want y'all to make it to the chip now. I want y'all to make it to the chip. You know I love my Miami school because I'm from Florida. Put it like this. I just want a real good game out of both games. I want the Ole Miss game to be good versus Miami. And I want, y'all, whoever wins the game, all four of them, these are first-year coaches that's going to win their first chip. So now Kirby Smart, Ryan Day, and Dabo are not in the chip. Now you have Dan Lanning could win his first chip. Kurt at Indiana could win his first chip. Ole Miss coach could win his first chip. And Mario Cristobal could win his first chip. So somebody getting their first chip. And whichever school gets it, Oregon get it. I don't think they ever had a chip. Ole Miss, I'm not sure. Miami, they'll say we back from the 80s, but you got to dominate. Past 2 years, he's been solid, but you got to dominate. Y'all, this wild. This is wild. It's game time now. Let's see what they say about the game. Let's see if they done already put it up. Hold up. They ain't put it up yet. Dog, Ole Miss done got off in there. I didn't think they was coming back, y'all. They only had one loss, and it was to Georgia. Another reason I didn't think they was going to win because Lane Kiffin wasn't there. But it looked like, apparently, they got everything they need. And they quarterback, that boy play lights out. Trinidad, boy, you him. Trinidad is him, y'all. I don't know how. They say he got another year. 6'1", 200 pounds. This boy's special, y'all. He is special. Oh, hold up. Yeah, he's special, y'all. Right now for the season, He got 19 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. The last few games, well, he didn't start the first 2 games. But from then on when he started, that man been lights out. Lights out. Yeah, he got some. And he cocky with it, too. He'll throw that thing. Ah! Oh. And he broke a Tim Tebow record in the Sugar Bowl. That's how good he is, y'all. This finna be a good game. He can play ball. He got 124 carries this season, 8 touchdowns, 500 yards. Ole Miss versus Miami finna be a real good game. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this thing done got real now. It done got real now, y'all. All right. Ole Miss plays first. They play on the 8th, which is, I think, is a Thursday, because it's the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. Yeah, they play on Thursday, and then Indiana play that Friday. Both games at 7:30. Championship game, January the 19th. That's MLK Day. So that's an off day for everybody, but the next day you got to go to work. Yeah, that's a good game. Who y'all got? I got Indiana making it to the chip. Indiana might win it all, y'all. But if Ole Miss go to the chip, Ole Miss going to be ready. Okay, put it like this. I know Miami could pull an upset, but I'm going with Indiana and Ole Miss. Indiana and Ole Miss. Y'all got to tell me what y'all thinking. Brandon, what's good? Sabrina, what's happening? Miss Beverly? PC, you said Ole Miss played a great game. They had a lot to prove. Their coach, yeah. Lane Kiffin, I know he's sick, especially if they win this game. If they win this game and go to the championship game, ooh, I know them boys. That's going to be tough. D-Bell, yeah, I had to come on. I got the channel back rocking and rolling now. Brandon, you say you see how the refs... Yes! They try... Listen, my business partner was on the phone. He said, you see this? The referees, y'all, felt like they say, Georgia, Kirby, you got to go back, Kirby. You got to go back. Now, my business partner thinks Georgia could have beat Miami, but he thinks Miami could beat Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss going to win. Ole Miss ready, y'all. I think Ole Miss going to win. They got to come with it the whole game. They got to come with it the whole game. Brandon, yeah. D-Bell, you say, what about the beatdown? Yeah, Bama just ain't got it. The past 2 years, he might not be meant for Bama. At least not right now. Say Miami 5. Brandon, you say change the NIL rules and the transfer portal rules, and that would be how you fix it. So what would you do with NIL? And then what about the transfer portal? D-Bell, you say Ole Miss quarterback is in the transfer portal? No, he came from D2. That's a baller. See, it let you know, y'all, ballers be everywhere. It's just what coach going to take a chance on them. Ballers be everywhere. Brandon, you say whoever wins the Ole Miss game going to win the chip. You going to stamp that? I think Indiana versus Ole Miss will be a good game. I think Indiana might beat Miami. But if Miami like that, they're going to make it. It's going to be on. Indiana winning 1. Smith, you say they wanted Georgia to win so bad. They did. And they let the pass play. They just kept throwing the ball back like, bro, what? In this game. In this game. Brandon, you say he was a backup. That boy went and won that one. So, he got some. He got some. He was lights out tonight. That boy was straight lights out. Yeah, y'all got to see me. I don't know how Ole Miss found him or he found Ole Miss. Sabrina, you say Miami running game? Yeah, it's good, but they faced a tough running game today. Well, Beck ain't got to worry about the Georgia. You say cap the NIL and transfer twice a year. You probably, well, they say they done cap the money, but I don't think it's capped. And then as far as the transfer rule, you're gonna have guys that want to transfer in December. Well, January. I think football should have a rule where all the players that want to come in January, whether your team in the playoffs or not, you can still come. And spring ball should just be training camp. Should be training camp going into the season. Forget having in March. Let's just have it in right before the season start. Basically, let's treat it like the NFL, because that's all this is. This is the baby league now. The UFL, and it will give everybody some excitement. It give everybody excitement, y'all. Ole Miss. That boy did his thing. Trinidad, you him, boy. Trinidad is him. 30 of 46, 362 and 2 TDs. And Lacey told that ball. Lacey was running that thing. Frog, you say Georgia don't have no quarterback? They don't. Well, I ain't going to say they don't. To me, it felt like they had wide receivers. I'd have just kept running the ball with Nate Frazier. I'd have gave Nate Frazier the ball all day long. Yeah, I don't think they really... Well, number 8 is good. Young was their best wide receiver. Branch he caught a touchdown pass, but still. Ole Miss like that, y'all. I didn't know they were that good like that. I knew they were good, but Lane Kiffin missed out on this one. God, dog. Lane Kiffin, bro, you missed out. Yeah, that storyline with Georgia would have been nice, but hey, he get Ole Miss. He done seen them before. He has seen Ole Miss before. Every coach that's in the last part of this chip got an opportunity to do something that ain't never been done. Bring a chip to a university that probably had one. Indiana probably ain't never had a chip. Ole Miss probably ain't never had a chip, maybe. Oregon, I know ain't never had one. And Miami, you know they don't have some. And what's crazy, Golden finna get a chip off this. I like this. Golden record 2-0. That boy standing up in the paint right now. And do y'all know these are all Nick Saban coaches? All 4 coaches coached under Nick Saban. Indiana head coach under Nick Saban. Oregon head coach under Nick Saban. Miami coach under Nick Saban. Ole Miss coach under Nick Saban. This Nick Saban championship right here. Nick Saban, you did that, boy. You still running college football. PC, you say Lane went and chased the bag to LSU. He did. When Ole Miss was playing tonight, the game was so exciting. I was like, dog, they like that. See, what he would have done at Ole Miss is like my business partner said. He would have done something extraordinary winning, like if he was to win it all. But he'd have let another coach win it all. Now you got to try to go to LSU and win it all. That's going. If they win it all, Lane Kiffin gonna think about that probably the rest of his life. Sabrina, you say I think Omarion probably going to LSU. He could. Y'all know that portal is open. The portal is officially open. Brandon, you say if they get NIL, they have to stay at the school for 2 to 3 years. First year portal players are eligible to play immediately, but players that transfer multiple times have to sit out. I don't want nobody to say not, because we got a clock. And your coach might deal, coach might get fired. So I don't really want nobody to sit out. And I don't even want them to stay for the money. Because again, your coach might deal, your coach might, I think they pay you monthly. Or I have it set up where we're paying you for a performance. If you don't perform, we're going to get our money back. Sabrina, y'all seen DJ McKinney in the portal. Colorado lost so many players to the portal. Right. They have. They got to come back with they got to come lock this thing down. They have to come back and recruit like a champion. But look, y'all, I just wanted to holler at y'all. I will be back tomorrow and we'll ride out. Holla at y'all. Holla at y'all. Holla.